the most exciting part right now, but you know what, before we do any type of actual like ripping stuff apart, we got to give this thing a nice wash. Dude, man,
just like original times, man. That's exactly what we do. We clean it from the interior and the exterior. That way we see what needs to get painted, what needs to just stay original.
Yeah,
and
just
all that
a little
stuff, dude.
visual inspection of the paint job, because as of right now this fender looks really good along with the hood and these plastic pieces here, and we possibly will not even paint those. We may just do a little blend or something else, dude.
Exactly. So that's what we're gonna get started with. But before we start washing, I think we're gonna fire this sucker up and drive it for the very first time, although it has a broken axle shaft out the back, dude.
It got a missing axle shaft, dude.
Oh my goodness, dude. But I think if we pop it into 4x4, maybe it'll like pull itself up.
Yeah, it should. It should drive. Hopefully this is the first time we're ever gonna smack this thing into drive. All we did was smack it into neutral just to get it off the trailer.
Exactly,
but
dude.
We're gonna see if it drives, man.
Let's go ahead, fire this sucker up, drive it onto this concrete, and probably start washing this thing. Son, I almost forgot how bad this damage was.
For some reason, I thought we still had things screwed onto the hub. I didn't know this thing was completely ripped off. Look at that. The hub is still on the wheel, man.
Dude, that is crazy. And look at the rotor right here. Basically just cracked off of the hub.
Dude, just snapped clean in the middle right there. But dude, luckily the axle still looks kind of straight, like by the eye, but who knows, it could be a little bit off. But the main thing that got bent was these leaf springs. I think that's what saved the axle from getting completely bent up.
Yeah, so that's actually a good thing that just the leaf springs got bent and not the whole entire housing, because I'm sure that housing is super pricey, dude.
I'm sure the whole entire axle is super pricey, but we're just gonna go ahead and buy an axle shaft right here with the hub, possibly a new brake system right here, because as you can tell, all this stuff probably got all messed up and ripped up. Of course, a new rotor. But dude, one thing I want to mention is check out these shocks.
Exactly.
Man.
Forget about all the damages. This right here makes up for all of that, dude.
Look at that live valve. I'm sure this thing can like do some kind of electronic computer readings or something like that. Probably switch modes, or probably just it senses how high you jump this thing, man.
I think you can adjust it just based on how high you want to jump that day, dude.
Dude, that is crazy right there. But luckily, I mean, hopefully they look pretty good right now. I don't see really any damages other than this thing probably a little bit bent that we're going to have to straighten out and hit the alignment rack and stuff like that. But who knows? Maybe we can upgrade those. You never know, dude.
What about a coilover conversion, dude?
Dude, that'd be sick. Like what we did on the Jeep Rubicon, dude.
The Jeep in the front of the GMC right. my goodness, dude, this thing cleaned up,
Dude, that paint job is like a mirror right there, man. Either that comes from the factory like that, or the previous owner really took care of this, probably got it buffed, waxed, or something, dude.
Dude, look at that, dude. We're gonna have to replicate this when we go to paint it because that is flawless right there. Look at that, dude.
Dude, barely any orange peel. I mean, there is some orange peel, but you know what? That looks super good for like a factory paint job right there.
Look at that thing, dude. It looks practically brand new from this corner right here, but then when we walk around to this corner,
it still looks
good, dude.
It still looks good destroyed. Fun fact, you cannot really wash this damage out. I tried as hard as I could. I really tried to get that door out. It would not go. So
I Googled that, so Google is lying, dude.
Yeah, buffing damage out is a big lie, man. We done tried all that, but you know what? It looks really good clean, and there's a few things that I kind of noticed while I was actually wiping this thing out. I didn't really notice this damage. I guess I just overlooked it, but look at that, man. So there is some damage on this little pillar here, and I believe this is aluminum, so we may end up replacing like this whole entire section here, just depending on how or where you can splice this thing in, because it is damaged right here too.
Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna go to the dealership and see if we can buy like sections. If we can buy sections, we'll just replace it in sections.
Yes,
but if it comes down to it, we'll replace the whole entire piece,
yes,
dude.
sir, because this is aluminum, so you probably, you really can't just like do little pieces like a metal, you know, you just weld it in, grind it, and sand it and stuff like that. It has a little bit of damage to it as well. You never know, dude.
Exactly. So let's just go ahead, pull some stuff out of there and just start detailing, dude.
Let's do it.
That sucker was stuck, dude.
Oh yeah, dude, what was that? Was it like the metal preventing it?
This whole entire little jam right here basically just creased it in, but ain't no problem, dude. You are powerful, dude.
Got that sucker open. Now we gotta try to get that front door open right there, dude.
This door right here, I don't know, man. This don't have a handle.
Hey, that thing got a handle inside.
Dude, look how minty fresh this side is, dude.
Anybody even sit in here, dude?
Dude, I don't think so. Look at that.
Single man on this right here.
Exactly, dude. Oh my goodness, that is so sick, dude. I'm still in shock with all the carbon in here, but I wish there was more, dude.
Dude, definitely wish there was more. Like these little things right here, I don't really like that color, and they're kind of rough feeling, man.
I wonder if somebody can make that. I wonder if somebody makes that or something. Let me see. Wait, let's just go searching through like the center console and stuff. You know, you can always find some cool stuff.
I mean, you just got this little thing in here, dude.
This sucker is just empty over there. Ain't nothing in there.
This thing out, man.
Nothing
Easily.
there.
One thing I did find though, look at this. When I lifted up the seat,
let me see what you found there. What'd you find?
There's a little bag right here, dude. A little duffel bag. I wonder if this is like tools or something.
Dude, that's a Ford edition bag, dude. Go ahead and crack that thing
Roadside
open.
assistance. That's what Fords need. Every time you're in a Ford, you need your little tool bag.
Don't say that.
We haven't got stranded by a Ford yet.
Never have. Let's see what.
Dang, son, you got yourself a reflective jacket.
Dude, keep that. You can wear that for like some sort of a party event or something.
You can even throw on an emergency rain poncho. That way, whenever you're stuck on the side of the road, you put this sucker on, change your tire or something out.
I wonder if that all comes from Ford like that or something.
Hey, Ford even gives you zip ties.
Hey, they know a man. That's what I'm talking about.
Gloves right here. What is this? A thing of a glow stick helps. You know, stop. You know, you put that out right there. You got yourself a, what is this?
A first aid kit?
Survival wrap, man. They're just a lot, dude.
Look at that, some cones.
Some triangles.
Dude.
You got jumper cables.
That is awesome.
You got yourself some Gojo towels. You got a tire gauge, a little bungee cord.
That is cool.
A little roll of duct tape. Man,
dude, that's all you, honestly, that's all they should have
Dude, that's all they should have put in here is just one roll of duct tape. You can use this for a poncho, a bungee cord,
cables,
a reflective thing. You can use this for all. But that is crazy. That was the first time I ever seen something like that. What is it?
Oh, I hope I didn't just break something, but that's a power inverter.
Yeah, power inverter for these little DC things right here, plug-ins and stuff like that, man. But that's got to be one of the coolest things ever right here.
That is pretty dang cool.
Even got some electrical tape. Dude.
That's what we needed. But man, look how cool that looks right there, dude.
Dude, that looks super cool, and it's kind of tinted. Don't you see that?
Yeah,
I wonder if they come tinted like that.
You know I'm pretty sure all the windows are tinted. I love the darkness of them too. Look at that, dude. You can hardly see through.
It looks really good. It kind of like flows with the whole theme, you know, the black theme and stuff like that.
Sir.
But anyways, let's just go ahead, clean all this stuff out, bring the vacuum in. One more thing.